Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to IHW's first anniversary show. Welcome to IHW September to Surrender!
Over 1 year, we didn't think we were going to have a show a month. You know, we were thinking we were going to have 2 shows, maybe 3, you know. But I just take this opportunity to thank you guys. Thank you guys for supporting us so much.
Every show is great to be in. Every time we just show up at the arena early in the day and get everything set up and get geared up. From then on, it's just a whole lot of fun. That's why everybody's still doing it. And that's why we put so much heart into it, and it shows right through and the fans really see it.
And at the point where we are right now, we're even lucky to be here. So I'm considering myself lucky right now, but I totally thrive to get better. And I think IHW has the potential and the talent to definitely, you know, make their way up and be a successful running league in the next.
Well, here we are, Irishtown, New Brunswick, with the Party Boy.
and Jamie Hamilton, the Hardy Boys.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. Yeah, that's funny. I never clued in on that now. Tag team. Like they're tag teaming. Or, right? Yeah. Look at the pop she got. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Krista Lynn Scott. Some may remember her from the May show. If you were there live, she had a little altercation with Purity Saint as Wildman Gary Williams was introducing his new student, a girl, for the first time.
That's right, Malcolm. As I'm joining you from ringside.
Yay.
I know you really miss me. We're going to get set for a tag team matchup here. Tommy Osborne, Chris Madison. Tommy returning from his summer tour with Grand Prix Wrestling.
Seems Kristen Scott.
It's great to see them all back in IHW, and they're going to go against the Party Boys. Now, I announced that this is for #2 contendership for the AWA North Atlantic Tag Team Championship. A lot of people are getting confused why we announced that, and let me tell you why. Tonight we're going to have a #1 contenders match with Sidewinder and a returning Ryan Storm. They're going to go one-on-one with the former champions, Team America. Now the winner of that match is going to face the champions at our next show, Hardcore Halloween, October 29th. And the winner of this match will face the winner of that match at an upcoming show. So we're going to get set here. We got Tommy Osborne and Jamie Hamilton in the ring. This is actually the debut match of Jamie Hamilton as we go in for the first lockup. And Tommy Osborne looks really impressive. You know, he's gained a lot of experience while in Grand Prix Wrestling.
You gonna let me talk there, Chase?
Certainly, we got a couple of kicks here by Jamie Hamilton. Some stiff shots there.
I've actually been looking forward to seeing Osborne coming back from Grand Prix because you're definitely right about the experience. It's even showing already here, taking complete command of the matchup. Oh, what's it?
Oh, look at that. Nice move there by Jamie Hamilton, using his foot to break the key lock. Oh, trying to take him down, but just the size advantage. Jamie Hamilton's like around 130, 140 pounds. Not a whole lot of strength, but he's got a lot of speed on him.
Yeah, and there's no way he's gonna muscle out Osborne. Osborne's basically twice his size.
Keeping on that wrist lock, but Osborne reverses it back into a headlock. Again, we just want to take this time to thank you, everyone. This is our 1-year show for IHW Innovative Hybrid Wrestling, and we are almost sold out here. It's almost standing room. We got people standing up watching this show today. This is a first. I want to say thank you to everyone that has supported us through Innovative Hybrid Wrestling. As Jamie Hamilton's got that key lock on Osborne. Oh, rolls out of it. Nice counter. Both these teams have really good chain wrestling. All of them students of Wallman Gary Williams, who is in the double main event tonight. Finally, him and Titus are going to go one-on-one. No titles, no weird stipulations. It's just them one-on-one in a double nip-up by Tommy and Jamie.
That's why I'm here, to tell you honestly. Otherwise, if it wasn't for Titus and Wildman, I don't think I'd be sitting right next to you commentating right now, Chase. But
that is the matchup that mostly everyone here came to see. That's the matchup I'm looking most forward to tonight, as well as the IHW Championship matchup between Mr. Suave, Joshua Arrow, and Julian Young, the champion.
That's right, my man, Mr. Suave, finally gonna get what he deserves, and that's a title shot. So, and of course, as you know, Chase, Mr. Suave's got his own referee in that match. So.
Exactly. Oh, now there's a takeover by Jamie Hamilton, but Osborne still got that key lock. The Hamilton managed to grab the bottom rope, and Osborne has to break the hold.
Good signs here from Jamie Hamilton for the first match he's ever had. showing some good ring savvy, knowing exactly where he was in that ring at that time right there.
Oh, another lock up here. Osborne going back for that wrist lock, and Hamilton rolling and oh! Enough for that chain wrestling. It's just time to fight. Osborne just nailed him with that right hand.
Got Chris Madison and Sexton Phoenix, ladies and gentlemen. Sexton Phoenix. Oh no, they're both blonde, so we'll scratch that way.
It's past bedtime. Don't you got school tomorrow?
Exactly. Heaven just aligned herself now with the Party Boys after Swab turned on her at IHW coverage. It's a first cover of the night. There's another cover by Sexton and another kick out by Madison. No, it's good to see Heaven align herself with Sexton and Jamie Hamilton. A little psychological warfare there by Sexton Phoenix.
She may have left Marco and Swab, but she didn't get too far from the tree because these guys seem to have that same kind of attitude.
That's the attitude you were talking about right there.
Exactly. That does kind of get into your head after all, I do have to say. Not that I would know from experience, mind you, but it must throw you off your game a little bit.
Exactly, as Madison breaks the headlock. Going for a wrist lock of his own. They're going to do a little bit of chain wrestling here tonight. We said number 2 contendership is on the line. It's all about climbing the ladder to get a shot at those AWA North Atlantic Tag Team Championships. Currently in the possession of Julian Young, our IHW champion, and Titus.
One thing I did notice and one thing I do love about IHW is how quickly those AWA tag titles actually became in the organization's position because it wasn't really...
What was that? Madison Osborne just pulled the hair of Sexton Phoenix.
Sexton Phoenix should just pay more attention. But getting back to what I was saying, it's quick and nice to see how quick this tag team division here for those AWA North Atlantic titles has become. Already we've got 2 tag matches on this show. Of course, we have Ryan Storm and Sidewinder facing Team America later on tonight.
Ooh, snap arm drag there by Madison.
I mean, already those AWA tag titles have only been in IHW's possession and for less than a show at this point. And we've already got 2 matches for 2 different contenders, so it's good to see. As I mean, there's one thing that is tradition and nice to see in wrestling is tag team matches.
As Madison ducks the clotheslines there, going up. Head scissors takeover takes down Phoenix. Great move, and the crowd appreciating this matchup. And it's like Osborne just tagged himself in.
Osborne wants to get hit. I mean, really, what's Madison going to do about it? Honestly, like, come on.
It's a clean tag, and referee Pete Patterson telling Madison he's got to get out of the ring. And I think Krista's a little bit surprised as the tactics of Osborne. Straight shot to the gut there, and a spinning neck breaker by Tommy Osborne. But look at Osborne using the ropes for leverage, trying to choke out Phoenix. Got to break it before the count of 5, or ref's going to disqualify him.
Is it just me, or is Osborne and Madison having some kind of little bit of issues going on right now?
I don't know. Something must have happened with Osborne while he was in Grand Prix. You know, gaining all that experience and then all of those matches. But you can see Jamie Hamilton trying to get back into this. But just grabbing the hair again.
Oh, he was grabbing his shoulders. He pulled him down by his shoulders.
Well, I saw hair. If you saw shoulders, that's a completely different story. You just spat on Matt Hamilton. Come on.
I'm sure Hamilton's used to getting smooth.
Sexton's just trying to fight out of this, and you can see Madison and Kristen out on the outside, questioning the tactics of Osborne. He gets.
See, it's like you've been ranting and raving this entire match about Osborne gain experience in Grand Prix wrestling. Well, there you go. We're seeing signs of experience. He ain't taking shit no more. He's doing what he wants. He knows how big he is. He knows he's the biggest guy in that ring.
Madison going up. Oh, big splash into the corner. Snapmare takeover. And into that rear chin lock.
Knee in the back, working his neck.
You know, Madison's got to gain some type of offense here. He is Madison.
He is getting. Madison is on the offense. What are you talking about? It's Phoenix that needs to get the hell out of this match right now.
But it's important for anyone to try and gain offense as Phoenix sucks the clothesline and meets a knee from Osborne on the outside. Come on.
Is that what happened? I didn't see anything.
And Krista is questioning Osborne's tactics.
18 if he doesn't get caught.
Phoenix into the corner now. Irish whip into the opposing corner, and Madison now. Oh, Northern Light suplex. No bridge, but he's into the cover too. And a quick out by Phoenix. Phoenix is still trying to get into this.
Yeah, he's got to get out of this. He's got to go tag his partner.
Now Osborne's in and a straight shot to the midsection.
That'll hurt. See, another reason why you shouldn't wear a shirt.
Standing suplex. Great impact and a little bit of showboating to Jamie Hamilton.
Hey. Sit down.
Crowd's getting vocal against Osborne. Osborne's got that rear chin lock locked into Phoenix.
Pete Patterson in there making sure it's all good and legal.
And you can hear the crowd chanting, Osborne sucks.
No, he doesn't suck.
Yeah, he's very good. He's got a lot of experience. He's very proficient in the ring, but you gotta question his tactics. They suck. And there's a sunset flip. Beats the cover and only a 2 count.
He's gaining experience. He's coming into his own.
Sexton looking for the reverse enziguri. And there's the tag to Jamie Hamilton. Reverse elbow drop and now. Oh, drop kick. They got a lot of height on there when he hit the midsection. Now a little double team here from the Party Boys. What's going on here?
Oh!
Slingshot, elbow drop over the top rope. Here's to the cover, hook in. Madison able to break up the 3. We got off 4 men in the ring. Well, actually 3 men in the ring. Madison just got thrown outside. Here's another double team here. A double elbow and now spinning elbow drop. Here's another cover, 2. Oh. Madison dives in to break up the count, but Osborne able to kick out anyways. Here's an Irish whip now to Osborne. Osborne able to hang on.
He's getting. See, another sign of experience. See, Madison on the other hand gets tossed out.
Party Boys clean it up.
Osborne.
But they better get back in before the count of 10. Why does Osborne have a chair? Madison's questioning it too. If he hits, he's going to get disqualified. Oh, thank God for Madison. This team is definitely breaking down. Whoa! Hamilton just drop kicked Osborne. Here's the cover. Here's a 3 count. Well, the Party Boys, number 2 contenders. All right, so we're going to go back to the end of the match here. Oh, Osborne's busted open as well. Let's take it back to show you how this happened. All right, here's the replay. You see Madison stealing the chair away from Osborne.
Pissing Osborne off.
This is what busted him open. Here's the drop kick from Hamilton. Ooh, the chair goes into both their faces. They're having some words in the ring here.
Osborne's busted bad too. Looks like he busted right on the bridge of the nose.
He's telling them we need to wrestle. We don't need to cheat. And I agree with that.
He wasn't cheating. He never even
Well,
gave him the opportunity to cheat.
Well, he's using dirty tactics. Well, I think Osborne's a little bit disgusted with himself. I guess he did get caught in the moment. There we go. It's back in the moment. What the? Oh, come on! Come on!
Oh, easy, Chase. Like you didn't see that coming. Come on. See, they saw it coming.
What the hell's gotten into Osborne? Wait a minute! It's Purity Saint!
You haven't seen it in a while.
Oh! Just slapping the hell.
You just kicked her.
What the hell? Wait. Oh, power bomb to Crystal and Scott. Well, as you mentioned before, this started back in Mayhem. Purity obviously jealous that Crystal was chosen for Grand Prix over her.
Maybe, but you know, maybe she's got a thing for Crystal. That's more interesting.
Only in your mind. As Osborne and Purity are leaving the ring. That's a shame. They were all friends in the training class.
There's no friends in pro wrestling, Chase. I hate you. You're not my friend. I hate her standing up. Look at her. Sit down. You know what I mean? Like.
Okay, now before we set up for our next match, we're just going to take it back at some of our favorite memories over the past year. We're going to hear from Purity Saint and Julian Young.
I have to say, favorite moment that I wasn't involved with was probably Wildman bringing his students at the January show, because it just felt like, you know, it was growing a little bit, actually a lot. And I mean, we got some new talent from that, not only from that match, but just with the relationship with Gary and the wrestling school. I mean, I think it just helps IHW establish a lot of connections and grow.
Personal favorite moment not involving me, not to take anything away from the IHW guys and the guys that were there originally, but I think it's really great that you guys took people like me and people like Wildman's other students like Chris Madison and, you know, Sexton Phoenix, all those guys, they got brought in, they got a chance to showcase their talent. So now everybody kind of knows who they are too, and I think everybody molds really well.
Wow, that was so sentimental. Now, this is going to be a submission match as Chase is yapping and yapping in the ring. I want to explain the actual situation. This was supposed to be a submission match that happened last show, but because of serious injuries and doctors not letting BT wrestle, the submission match had to be postponed until this show. So this is where we're at. We got Johnny Richards, the Pure Wrestling Machine, going around the ring, you know, doing his thing, and he's going to have a submission match with BT Bobby. Now, it's pretty clear and obvious who's going to win this match. I mean, come on. We got BT, the hard-hitting hick, or whatever the hell Chase decided to call him, who's just a straight-out brawler. And of course, we got Johnny Richards, who's an actual wrestler, actually has a very colorful amateur background. So really, really tough one to call. I wonder really who's gonna win this one. Submission match, wrestler, fighter. Come on. And here comes Bobby Man. Crowd getting behind Johnny Richards. And you'll hear no BT Bobby chants, ladies and gentlemen, because no one, and I promise you no one, gets behind BT Bobby, as they shouldn't. Because I personally don't like BT, but hey. BT doing his thing, look at me, I'm gonna slap your hand. I suggest all those people at front row to actually wash their hands.
I'm back in the broadcast position.
Yeah.
As soon as I came in, I heard you whining and crying about BT Bobby Man.
Not whining and crying. I'm just
complaining.
Yeah, that's what I do. And here we go. Patterson's going to call for the bell, and we're off with the submission. Or no.
That's the music of Chris Tuff. Chris Tuff is not scheduled to wrestle tonight.
No, he's not. Let alone in a submission match. It was supposed to happen last show. Oh, Chipman boys getting in their face. Ah, look at that. I don't know. Those Chipman boys better sit down. Tuff will kill them.
That's exactly the thing we need here in IHW. 1 year and 1 lawsuit.
Yeah, well, we've come close to a couple of them already. We don't want any more.
Chris Tuff's got the mic.
Oh, great. And the Chipman boys getting on his case already. The crowd already getting on his case. He hasn't even said a word. Let the man talk, for crying out loud. Maybe our 1 year show and we may love our fans, but sometimes they can be dicks too. Oh ho ho! You gotta love Chris Tuff. Don't know what you never know what he's gonna say. Now they're getting on his case some more. Just Tuff just antagonizing the crowd.
My plan was to step into our anniversary show as a champ. Fate had it otherwise. Life sucks, wear a helmet.
Yeah, life does suck. Wear a helmet, Jason.
So, I was sitting at home, just had this feeling of nostalgia inside me. Richard, you'll remember 1 year ago, me and you were in a three-way. And then, way back when you used to be cool, we took care of the Demente that was tagging up with BT. What have you been doing for the past year? You've been sucking up to the fans so much, now they don't cheer for you, they pity you. To the higher ups, I got myself a contract, allowing me to put into your guys' match and make it three-way for good old times.
So
What?
It's a triple threat.
I had no idea of this. It looks like he's handed a contract to Pete Patterson. It just states that he is going into this match. Crowd chanting, "Where's the duct tape?" There's Tuff showing him duct tape.
Yeah. Well, they asked him for. Here we go. I guess it's going to be a triple threat. Tuff putting that contract away where it's safe, huh?
I guess it's going to be triple threat. Is this going to be just a standard match, or is it going to still be submission only?
I don't know.
Chris Tuff does have.
He's asking for the mic.
Asking for the mic again.
He likes to talk. Oh, he's got a lot to say, though. There we go. Somehow, BT managed yet again to weasel out of a submission match situation. Are we ever going to see
It's not
this
BT's
fucking
fault, all right?
submission
It's
match?
Chris Tuff's fault.
Oh, blame Tuff. He was
Well,
just
Tuff's starting it off. He's getting a steel chair underneath the ring.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we
And, no.
What the?
He's sitting
Come on, he
down.
asked for a street fight.
Well-
Now he's just sitting on his ass.
No, he's tired. He's arguing with the Chipman guys. Yep.
Johnny Richards and BT are in hot pursuit of Chris Tuff. Oh,
And-
rolling out of the ring and oh, he got caught. And all three men are in the ring now. Looks like Johnny Richards and BT are just gonna double team him. Double hip toss.
Now this isn't the same kind of double teaming that Hardy Boys. No. Okay, never mind. Okay.
Tough able to hang on. Rolls out of the ring. Oh, Richards into a roll up. There's two. And kick out by BT.
It's a triple threat.
Oh, that's a stiff potato.
That one rocked.
Looking for another one. Johnny Richards into that waist lock.
BT trying getting the ropes.
BT's got the ropes now.
You can hang on to the ropes, and it's not going to do anything because this is a street fight, so it has no street fight
Oh.
rules.
Northern Light suplex with a release. Expert done. There's a 2 count in. Ooh. BT was able to kick out, and Chris Tuff was able to break up the count at the same time.
No, it's still pretty early in the match.
Chris Tuff is sitting down again. He asked for the street fight, and he's not even getting involved.
Taking his time.
Oh, and there's a roll up by BT. There's 1, 2, and kick out. Oh! BT just got rocked with that chair. We're going to take another look at it. Look, here's the roll up. And, sounded like a gun going off. Now Chris Tuff's taking advantage, rolling himself back into the ring. Johnny Richards into the cover. Oh, he got caught again.
You go to the well too many times, you're eventually going to run out of water.
Chris is whipped into the ropes and
As if tough.
like 150 against 240, but there's an eye right there and spinning heel kick by Chris Tuff into the cover. There's 2 and BT able to break it up. Not a whole lot of hardcore elements brought into this match.
Yet. Give it time. It is a street fight. Anything can happen in a street fight.
BT setting up Tuff and Richards.
Stiff clothesline in the corner. And here.
Oh, there's a whiff. Oh, just throws him right into Johnny Richards. Back into the corner again. BT is dominant here tonight. Oh, spoke too soon.
Knees in the face.
Looks like he's going to go for a bulldog. What?
Oh, you can hear the slaps. Oh.
Just driving his heel. Going for a bulldog now. No! BT counters it into a powerbomb. BT's the last man standing.
See, signs right there of lack of experience from BT Bobby. Both guys were down. What does he do? I'm gonna go look for a weapon. And what's he gonna pull out? When he should have went for a pin. Oh, look at that garbage. Here we go. More garbage wrestling. Yay.
BT ready to take out the trash.
He had the opportunity to go for the pinfall. Both guys were down.
That's true. Oh! Tuff using the middle rope as a weapon.
Completely legal. Street fight.
I hope BT didn't want any kids.
I'm hoping BT never has kids. Jeez, you don't want that gene replacement.
Chris Tuff throwing the trash can in. We've seen this at Mayhem in their now infamous street fight. He's gonna go coast to coast here.
I think Tuff's the only one that can actually go coast to coast. Oh, what? Shit.
He's not giving the fans what they want.
Oh, he's gonna give.
Oh, decides he's gonna whip Richards in. Nope. Richards counters. Oh! Spearing him head first into the trash can. BT got the worst of it too.
There's something you don't see every day.
Oh, look at Richards here. German suplex. That's just raw power picking up Chris Tuff from the bottom of the mat and just driving him back down.
Potato.
Here we go, running shoulder block.
Here comes BT's classic material, shoulder block. And
Richards trying to get back up and another one.
Classic BT shoulder block. Wow. Whoever thought of that one? What's he doing? See, again. Signs of a lack of experience on BT Bobby's part. Should have went for the pinfall.
I think he's very experienced here. We've seen this back at IHW Mayhem. I believe he's going for.
That's right.
That's it, the Boston Crab with his arms hooked up under the bottom rope, and the ref can't do anything because this is a street fight. No disqualifications.
Johnny's just gonna have to either just Tuff better break this because Richards is gonna tap out.
Well, he's hanging on very well. Tuff's just putting the apron over him. There's the kendo stick.
You were complaining about hardcore elements not being. Oh god, this is.
This is definitely gonna hurt. What's he waiting for? You better hit him now. Looks like he's warming up. He's warming up.
Good night, Johnny Richards.
Thundering off the skull.
BT's too stupid to realize it. Johnny
Look at
Richards-
this. Chris Tough trying to choke out BT with the kendo stick. BT's dragging him back into the ring. Oh, BT able to break it up by smashing Tough into the corner.
Turn around.
Oh! You could hear the impact. BT could sure feel it.
I'm surprised that Johnny. Surprising that Johnny Richards on his feet again, but
I don't think this is going to last long. BT gets rolled out, and Chris Tough scissors kick with the trash can on Johnny Richards. Johnny Richards is out of it now. Drop kick right to the head. The
I
BT Bobby Man.
It's innovative hybrid wrestling for you. Yes, I know. That's what you were going to say, wasn't it? Just pointing out the obvious. It's nice to see stuff that you don't always see every day in a generic wrestling match. Now, Tough telling the
Tough
people to
looking
get the hell out of the
Tough
way.
looking to fly here. Oh, he got caught.
Yep. He's going to get tossed
And
back.
oh, unceremoniously thrown back into the ring.
That was probably really painful.
As the back of his knees is hitting the middle rope. Oh, it's going for it again. Oh, Hero over the top rope.
Destroying his back. Oh my god.
All three men are down, and Chris Tough is in a lot of pain.
That's why they call it high risk, ladies and gentlemen. I know that's a lame quote, but it's true. It applies in that case because you can see the pain.
Thank God there's no countouts in this matchup. If I were Chris Tough, I would be taking a breather right now. It's like all the weight as he came over the top rope just smashed into the side of the ring. And he's obviously hurt.
It did take Johnny Richards and BT out a little bit, but obviously not as effective as it could have been if he didn't just smoke his own back on the
BT
ring.
and Johnny Richards are the first back to their feet and in the ring.
The fans obviously concerned as well, and even though they may not like Tough, they still don't like.
Exactly, you don't want to see anyone get hurt as there's a shoulder block by Johnny Richards.
Talking about they don't like seeing people get hurt. They were just chanting, loving the fact
Suplex back into the ring.
these fans are crazy, and they would love the fact that Johnny Richards got smoked in the head with a kendo, and the same thing applied for BT when he got smoked. So obviously they like people getting hurt. They just don't like seeing.
Richards here going for his patented Dragon Sleeper, and there it is.
He's got it locked in. Now finally, we're gonna see BT Bobby submit. Finally, because Tough is completely dead, out of the match, broke his own back, and okay, maybe not.
Looks like he's just gonna dragging him over to the corner.
Set him up. Oh, we know what's going on here. We know what he's setting him up for.
We talked about high risk before. This is very high risk.
Also,
because we're in the Irishtown Community Center, that's a very low ceiling. You don't see a whole lot of high flying because of the fact that you're gonna smack your feet, your head, or any other part of your body on that ceiling. As Johnny's trying to go for a suplex here. BT just shoves him off.
Richards going for his classic double underhook suplex from the top, which is definitely quite risky. BT shrugging him off the first time, but I don't think he'll be able to do it the second time.
Going for it again here.
Yes, sir.
I think he's just going to go for a superplex now.
Yeah, got tired of the double underhook. Wasn't going to work.
But BT fighting it off. Oh, Richards just goes face first into the mat. Wait, there's Tough. Oh, using Johnny Richards as a springboard. Nailing BT in the head, and here comes the Twin Towers, and it hits.
I'm
We're
surprised
gonna cover.
Tough is still standing.
The two.
Richards.
There's a counter by Richards. There's two, and there's three.
I'm still shocked that Tough can walk.
Not the special match we were hoping for, but a great match nonetheless. Ladies and gentlemen, now before our next matchup, we're gonna take some time out to
Ooh, the commentating stuff again. Yeah, it's cool.
More interviews and more memories of IHW.
Chipman guys from Chipman. You guys are cool. They're great people. They come to every show. They drive 2 hours to come to the show. They could have went to a Grand Prix show right in their town, 2 minutes away, you know, but they decided to drive an hour and a half, 2 hours to support us. So they're tremendous. And so thank you guys. Thanks. Guess I was gonna get drunk for you tonight.
I gotta say though that the fans over the last few shows since I would say March have been the most vocal and the most outspoken of any show I've ever seen. You know, they can come up with a chant that just comes out of left field. You didn't even think they were gonna say that. So the fans are great. I love the fans.
My favorite moment outside of my own personal working would have to be at Sabotage when Julian Young and Titus had taken the belts from the AWA guys, the North American tag titles from them.
Coming up next is the #1 contenders match for the AWA North Atlantic Tag Team Championship. Team America looking to regain their gold against Sidewinder and Ryan Storm.
This should be a good one, folks. We're going to see last month
We were sent
how everything went down.
from the AWA to scout this new company. There was these 3 letters has been creating quite an internet buzz. One of those letters is it HIV wrestling? You're about open challenges. You're a tough guy. What about it? How about tonight? We put our AWA North Atlantic Tag Team Championship on the line against the partner of your team. I accept.
And his tag team partner. AWA.
So there we go. That's how it all went down last month. So if you missed it, that's basically how it happened. That's how Julian Young and Titus became AWA North Atlantic Tag Team Champions. Sidewinder and Ryan Storm. Now here's another guy that was on a successful summer tour of Grand Prix Wrestling. IHW's very own Ryan Storm. Obviously, Grand Prix wasn't paying him very well because apparently he could not afford to shave. But that's okay, and that's another story. Here they are, pure Canadian heroes wearing the Canadian flags as capes, giving high fives to the Irishtown Yokels. And Chase is back sitting with me. How wonderful.
Him. Now with the Canadian flag wrapped around Sidewinder's neck, you can really call him Superface now, huh?
He is a superface. That's why.
Oh, there's this attacking from behind, just like an American, huh?
Yeah. Not gonna get on their cases.
Larry Hunter and Sonny Roselli, Team America, wanting their belts back. Whoa, nice step up there by Sidewinder, avoiding Ryan Storm.
So what's Sidewinder now? Captain Canada, or what's his gimmick? What's with that? You know,
There's the double team there by Storm and Sidewinder.
a lot of weight in the ring tonight in this one. Oh,
Definitely, and Sonny goes over the top rope. Definitely a lot of weight in the ring. Team America composed 685 pounds combined.
really? Good job, Jason.
I am the announcer.
Supposed to be.
Gotta make sure I know this stuff before I go out in the ring. Looks like the Team America's trying to recompose himself. Here comes Ryan Storm over the top rope, and there's the size advantage there. It's Sidewinder. Cross body takes them all out.
Storm couldn't do it, but Storm and Sidewinder apparently were able to do it. Mr. I did my homework, Johnny Chase. Hang on.
We're gonna take another look at that here. Watch the height here.
Got caught, but Sidewinder finished him.
You hear the crowd chanting Canada.
Oh, they're so proud of her. Oh. Now, Mr. I did my homework, Johnny Chase, like I was saying before the replay. Who's the flag bearer then for Team America then? Ooh,
I wasn't able to get his name, and there was a nice double team there by Sidewinder and Ryan Storm.
So you didn't do all your homework, now, did you?
Even though they were going to have a flag bearer, he was just there to drop the card. There's a 2 count there. Sidewinder there working on. I believe that's Larry Hunter in the ring.
Yes, it's Larry Hunter. Larry, the enforcer Hunter. See? Not the only one who does her homework, idiot. Oh. And he
Shots took a lot out of Hunter. Sidewinder trying to roll him over and does. There's 2 and
as if Sidewinder. Come on, kid.
Sidewinder 180 pounds. I don't think he's going to take.
Sidewinder has got to weigh more than 180 pounds. 185, maybe.
5 pounds off. And there's the double drop kick by Storm and Sidewinder into the cover. There's 1, 2, and a kick out by Larry Hunter. Of course, going back again, gotta remind you, #1 contendership is on the line. The winner of this match will face Julian Young and Titus next month at Hardcore Halloween.
See, that's what I find shitty, is that you have Team America, who actually lost the AWA North Atlantic Tag Team, Jesus, I want to say Tag Team titles, to Julian and Titus, now are actually forced to fight Storm and Sidewinder to gain a shot at what should be their titles in the first place. Now, I'm not
Well, that was the way that was booked. There's a cover, but I think that's kind of... Oh! Thunderous DDT by Sonny. Patterson trying to kick him out, but I don't think he saw the tag. Sonny is the legal man.
Oh, you see that?
There's a back body drop there, going for... Nope. Oh, he's going for a leg drop, goes for an elbow drop. Not really a very effective cover. Ryan Storm able to kick out after 2.
Of course. Let's see. Oh, crowd getting behind Storm.
Sonny working on the arm of Storm.
Now, Sonny Roselli and Larry Hunter are definitely a lot more experienced than, for sure, Sidewinder and probably Ryan Storm. They probably have a lot more experience. I do believe Sonny's got 7 years in the business, so they definitely know their way around these squared circles, so to say. So
exactly, and a little bit more homework on Sonny. If you remember Maritime Wrestling, he was part of the very first Maritime Cup. Larry Hunter and Sonny Roselli very dominant here in the early goings of this match.
Because it's, again, experience over unexperience, as you traditionally see in wrestling anyway. We have two guys in Team America, have way more experience, way more matches under their belt than Sidewinder and Storm probably put together. Now, obviously, they have the age and the power, of course, and of course the weight.
That's a stinging chop by Larry Hunter.
I felt it.
And there's a second one.
So what do you think of Storm's beard, Chase?
Well, I think that now everyone knows that he was acting Grand Prix and he just missed a clothesline. He's going for a bunch of stinging chops himself, trying to gain some offense.
Is it Storm's way of saying more experience? Look at me, I have a beard. I'm more experienced. I have a beard.
And there's a nice snap suplex by Larry Hunter. Big
Team America, it looks like they're setting up to just basically finish at this point because they're pretty much destroying Storm at this point, completely dominating, cutting off the ring, of course.
Team America does have the size, and the experience.
Storm trying to make to his corner, gets cut off again.
No, it's just
Ring
the
bearer
flag
is-
bearer on the, not the ring bearer, the flag bearer. And look at Sonny using the American flag to choke out Ryan Storm.
Good work. Signs of
Americans love using the flag to choke out their opponents.
It's good work. I like that. Patriotic on their behalf. They care about their country. Look at that, Chase. What, you don't care about Canada? Is that what you're saying?
I care a lot about
So would
Canada.
you choke somebody with the Canadian flag if you had to?
It would be depending on the circumstances.
Yeah, there you go.
But I was gonna say,
Whoa, beautiful calf kick. Wow, where'd that come from? Jeez, Sonny can
it's the
fly.
cover too. Can we get a replay on that?
Probably not. I don't know. Are we gonna get a replay? Hello?
No, we're not getting a replay. Man, for a guy that's well over 300 pounds to do a leaping calf kick like that, pretty impressive.
Jason Market. Oh.
There's the tag to Larry Hunter there, and there's the flag bearer again on the ring apron.
Who is this guy? What's his freaking name?
Could the ref please get him out of the ring?
What's Sidewinder?
Look at that, Sidewinder wants him out of the ring as well.
Corner, you're screwing everything up. Oh, look at him getting choked out with the Canadian flag this time.
There's the Canadian flag, yeah.
It is a Canadian flag. Oh, okay, well. Okay, well,
He's now studying. Oh my.
that's just.
That's pure disrespect right there. Oh. Do we have a barf bucket here somewhere? I'm getting sick.
It's my flag, man. I didn't even know that happened. I have to wash that. Oh!
Washington's gonna do any better if they do.
Storm's done.
There's the cover by Larry. Oh, Sidewinder able to break it up.
Barely. Barely.
Storm's got to get a tag. He's been taking most of the offense, actually all the offense, from Team America. He really needs that fresh tag.
Big
There
time.
we go for a double team here. Double shoulder block, and now, oh, double splash. That's 685 pounds combined coming down on Ryan Storm. And there's a cover by Sonny, and Sidewinder able to break up the count.
Barely. Again. Kids should pay more attention. Hopping around in cute white shorts. Look at me. I'm Sidewinder. Look at me. Tag.
There's more double team there.
He's not even doing anything. Watching the girls at ringside, probably is what he's doing. Mind you, some of them are hot.
And there's a
So close, yet so
There's a
far.
variation version of a camel clutch there. Storm's so close to his corner.
So far. Oh, please, Storm, tag me in.
Hunter's got that locked in.
Just grinding him.
Sitting close. Ah. Larry Hunter just knocks off Sidewinder.
As he should. He was getting in his face.
There's more double team here.
Oh,
More chops being served to Ryan Storm. And there's a tag to Sonny Roselli.
These guys, I have to say, as much as I don't like them after wiping his ass with the Canadian flag, which happens to be mine, I'm not going to get into that. They are a very well-oiled tag team. They perform very well together. Ribcage.
There's using the ropes for leverage. He's got to break it before 5. Come on, ref, break it up.
They tag in and tag out very quickly, keeping always a fresh man in the ring and completely destroying Ryan Storm. Signs again, of course, of old wrestling veterans.
He's got 5. Come on, break it.
Asking the IHW crowd how they actually like their hero Storm now.
Oh, Storm trying to go for a sunset flip. Trying to pull him over. They can't.
Sit on you.
Oh, no, he's not. He's going to pick him back up. Oh, sit out powerbomb by Sonny Roselli. There's a cover. 2. Oh, Storm able to kick out before the count of 3.
Oh my God. How was Storm taking the Grand Prix? Jeez, he should be dead by now. It must be the beard. It's what it is. It's the beard. Gotta be the beard. See, look at that. Eddie,
There's
again,
Sonny sitting on the face of Ryan Storm as Larry Hunter comes back in.
efficient tag team right there. How many times have these guys tagged in and out in this match alone? Did you count?
I haven't been counting it.
At least a good half dozen, right?
At least a half dozen.
How many times have Sidewinder and Storm tagged?
Once.
There we go. Yeah. So obviously,
And you also got to wonder, your Sidewinder's trying to get Ryan Storm back into this and get the fresh tag. You got to wonder, though, that Titus and Julian Young have got to be watching this on monitors out back. Because remember, the winner of this match will face both of them for the belts at Hardcore Halloween, October 29th.
that's the American flag rack, and I like to wipe my ass with that one.
Oh, they're trying to clothesline him with it. No. Oh, Storm uses the flag and smashes them both into each other. And now, there's the tag to Sidewinder. Here we go, Sidewinder going to work on Team America. There's a drop kick.
Sonny.
And a running enziguri to Larry Hunter.
There he goes down.
And there's the cover. There's 2. Sonny was right there the whole time, ready to break up that 3 count.
Of course. Signs of inexperience by Sidewinder. Oh. See,
And here comes a blatant tag team again.
Of course.
So they're going for a big boot here.
Oh,
a big boot and a Russian leg sweep.
All at the same time. Nice double teams. See, again.
Sidewinder, there's 1, 2, it's Storm able to break up the 3 count.
Out goes Storm.
Out to the outside, and now Sonny's gonna take care of Ryan Storm outside. Larry Hunter and Sidewinder are the legal men.
Yep.
Oh.
He's gonna kill Storm.
Gonna push him. Oh no! Sonny goes hard into the post. Shoulder first. He looks hurt. We got the 2 legal men in the ring now. Sidewinder and Larry Hunter. Larry's got him up. He's gonna hold. Here's Storm. Drop kicking. That's 3. That's it.
What?
An impressive win by Ryan Storm
Lucky.
and Sidewinder.
Lucky is what it was.
Holding up the red and white, proud.
Yeah, sure. I love Canada. I love this country. Yeah, I don't like the United States, but they got lucky on that. Larry and Sonny were completely dominating that bout. They have to say, they got lucky.
I don't think Sonny realizes that they lost the match because he was on the outside after getting taken out. Well, they're happy they got their. Oh no, they don't. Right, Storm's got both flags now.
That's the Canadian flag. It's asking. Up your ass with the American flag. Storm, come on. At least make it even.
It's an impressive victory. And we said they will face Julian Young and Titus for the AWA North Atlantic Tag Team Championships at Hardcore Halloween.
They got lucky by the skin of their pants. They won that. Being completely dominated the entire matchup. Made it just by a second. So they're going to move on to face Julian and Titus for the North Atlantic AWA Tag Team titles.
And as the celebration continues, we're going to go before our next match, get some more thoughts.
Hybrid Holidays, Titus Big Boot on Santa, the Big Grinch video, Oh, I was Santa. That was, for me personally, I have to be involved in it. That was my best moment.
The moment that I've unenjoyed the most and I despise and I try to forget every day of my life is when I lost the title to Julian Young back in Mayhem. It was nothing but a fluke. It was nothing but Gary Williams getting in my way and sticking his nose in my business. And next time I get my hands on Julian Young, you know what? He's gonna have the hell to pay, and that title is coming right back home to Titus where it belongs. And the Titus era is far from over. This is only the beginning.
And I know he's your precious little student, and he's lying on the ground, and his mouth is bleeding. But you know what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna go through every single one of your students, if that's what I have to do. So Walden, if you wanna stop me, accept my challenge. And if not, well, there's gonna be all the pay for your little teenage wrestling students. I know you can't see this on the monitor so if you don't want your little Chris Madison to die tonight, I'm gonna let get your ass out here right now, because it's gonna be a long way. You ready for one more, Madison? Even if you can't hear me, punk?
Here, put your ass, boy. Come on,
I know he's going to play that, but I guess he will. Fighting too.
You like that? Son of a bitch. You like that?
You wanted my attention?
Yeah.
You've got my attention.
I've been trying to get your attention for the past 2 months now.
Shut your mouth, you cowboy like you want. When the hair comes down and I tie my boots up and it's going to be you on the dotted line, you ain't going to survive to see anything else for the rest of your life.
And as far as the anniversary show at IHW, I hope to see you there too. Yeah. That's what you think.
You're not a very good wrestler if you can't wrestle him.
That's right.
All right, muscle man. Yeah.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. One of our double main events. Here he is, one half of the North Atlantic AWA Tag Team Champions, Titus. Of course, our fans getting in Titus's face. Titus telling him to shut up and sit down. Slap him. You should have slapped him, Titus. You should have slapped him. Finally, this match has been boiling over for quite some time. With Wildman Gary Williams actually being special referee for the Mayhem match between Julian Young and Titus, in which, of course, as you all know, Titus actually lost the IHW Championship. And in his mind, it's all because of this man. Timing Gary, but nonetheless, this should be probably quite the matchup. Gary getting, of course, acknowledgement by the fans. Gary, a local hero in these parts, actually growing up in Moncton, New Brunswick. See, Chase isn't the only fucker that does his homework. I do a little bit of homework too, sometimes. Well, I didn't do homework back in school, that's another story.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's one of our double main events of the evening. Introducing first to my left, wearing the red tights, hailing from Irish Town in Brunswick. He stands 6'4" and weighing this morning at 240 pounds. He is one half of the AWA North Atlantic Tag Team Champions. This is wearing the black top trunks. He hails from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and weighing this morning at 262 pounds. Standing 6 foot tall, ladies and gentlemen, Wildman. And when the bell sounds, your senior referee is Mr. Pete Patterson.
And of course, Patterson doing his regular routine, checking the pads like he's going to find anything in there. And welcome back to the commentating position, Johnny Chase.
Had to rush to get back here. I am so excited. I cannot wait to call this match.
Yes, I'm definitely excited, obviously, for this match. This, like I was already telling our fans, that this has been a long time coming matchup.
Yes, as if you can remember, Wildman Gary Williams was the special guest referee. Julian Young versus Titus Baggett at IHW Mayhem, where Julian Young pinned Titus after a Canadian Destroyer. Ooh. Already getting in the face. A couple slaps there.
There's no way Titus is...
There's a quick block up there. Here we go. Been jocked for position and doors. Gary just powering Titus out of that walk-off.
Like I was explaining to the fans earlier when we were in the ring announcing Chase, obviously Wildman is going to have the power advantage in this matchup. But of course, Titus is going to have, with this height advantage, will probably help offset some of that leverage. And of course, Titus being the younger of the two competitors is probably going to have a little bit more speed advantage to Gary Williams. Not taking anything, mind you, away from Gary. Gary's still a very well-trained, well-chiseled athlete. Oh, can't believe I got it out there, but yes.
He's into the corner there looking for a break from Patterson and
Gary's going to keep it clean. Gary's definitely going to keep it clean.
And going back to Titus and the speed, you also got to talk about his agility. This guy is over 6'2", 240 pounds, but he doesn't move like a heavyweight. He
can move like a cruiserweight.
You can move like a cruiserweight. A Sai moonsault. He can dive over the top rope seamlessly. And there's another lock up as he got Gary into the corner and another clean break there. Surprising clean break from Titus. Oh, almost spoke too soon, and now Gary letting those left hands. Oh, stinging chop by the Wildman.
That's gotta hurt. A lot of power behind those punches and a lot of power behind those chops.
And there's another one.
Now this, as some people may know, some people may not know, this is actually not the first time that Gary and Titus have actually locked up.
As Titus counters there, couple kicks to the midsection and
chops of his own.
Chops of his own. You're right. This is not the first time they have met. They actually met at a Wrestling with Reality show. It was for Gary Williams. Oh, sit down powerbomb by the Wildman. It was for Gary Williams' heavyweight title. There's cover two and a kick out by Titus.
And of course, Gary came in on top on that, obviously defending successfully his title, but things may be different in this situation because now he's in Titus's yard.
He's in the IHW ring, and like I said before, no title on the line, no stipulations. This is just a pure fight. This is pure one-on-one wrestling at its finest.
Nothing but pride actually on the line here, really, to tell you honestly. Titus actually hates Gary. Gary, not very fond of Titus either, basically.
Oh, neither man budged.
Titus wanting some more.
Oh, he ducks the clothesline there, and Gary, shoulder block, and Titus went down that time. Titus rolls out of the ring here. Gonna try and recompose.
Yeah, recoup here. I mean, I'm sure that Titus was well aware that Gary was going to be able to outpower him, but maybe he's a little bit surprised about how much power Gary actually has. Now, Titus better be careful and don't pay attention to those fans. Stay on the game, Titus. Come on. You got quite the
Titus has got to have some type of strategy in mind. Keep in mind that Gary is a 7 to 8 year pro,
if not more. Yeah,
if not more. He started in the mid 90s and has wrestled all over Canada and North America.
Yep. Actually wrestling Border City, wrestling everywhere. This guy is a well-seasoned veteran, which is actually nice because we are seeing some well-seasoned veterans step into IHW.
And there's an elbow drop by Gary into the cover too, and a kick out by Titus. No hook of the leg.
No, it's too early anyway.
Stinging right hand now by Gary Williams, backing Titus into the corner. Irish whip into the opposing corner.
It's not like Gary was actually expecting a 3 count from that pinfall. He was just kind of gauging Titus and how much to see how much Titus.
And now working on the midsection as Irish whips him into the other corner. Here comes Titus. Oh, ducks out of it. Oh, it gets the big boot for Titus.
Wow. Now, usually this would actually end the match, but I really don't think in this situation it's going to actually end it because this is not a normal Titus opponent. This is Gary Wildman Williams. There's no way that Titus is going to be able to finish him off with a big boot. Now,
and now he's using the rope for leverage. He's got to break it.
This is Titus's strategy. He's going to cheat his way to victory, which is probably the only way he could win, to tell you honestly. Look at that, choking on the ropes. Patterson getting in his face.
He's got to break before 5.
He breaks it at 4. Of course, you know he's going to break it.
I don't think he's going to want to lose from a count. Oh, and there's those stinging forearm shots.
Classic Titus right there, ladies and gentlemen.
And the crowd actually appreciating it.
Of course, some crowd actually getting behind Titus. Like I was actually telling the crowd, the fans, while you were actually in the ring messing up the commentating in the ring. Classic Titus. Oh!
And another stiff shot.
Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter how big your muscles are, that's a shot right to the head. So really, it hurts regardless. But of course, Gary has a lot more experience than most of the IHW regulars, so he's probably going to be able to somehow manage to get through this.
Wildman trying to fight out of this. I think he shots to the midsection, but Titus able to counter.
Of course. Titus is going to have to stay on top of Gary if he wants to actually win this match. There's no way that Titus, like I've said before, is going to be able to outpower Gary. He's going to have to do exactly
Here
what
goes Titus off the ropes. Oh, hanging him up on the middle rope. He's in the cover. There's 1, 2. Gary able to get his foot on the bottom rope and break the 3 count. And there's Titus ramming his forearm into the chin of Wildman.
Of course, Patterson admonishing that. Give him another 4 count.
Are they chanting, "You are stoned"? Standing drop drop kick by Gary Williams.
See the height he got on that, Chase? That was nice.
Excellent height there from the Wildman, and now Gary Williams able to take advantage. He's into a cover. There's two. Titus able to kick out again.
Oh yeah, this match is far from over. These guys are warriors. These guys are going to go at it till the very bitter end, and they're going to claw.
You can see Titus throwing lefts and rights and elbows, trying to gain some type of offense here against Gary Williams. There's a hard whip into the corner. Running elbow right into the chin of Wildman.
See that? Gary went right for the rope right away, just in case, right?
But Titus rolls him away from the ropes. There's two, and Gary able to kick out again.
Maybe Gary's a little bit of a surprise about the offensive Titus is onslaughting on here. Obviously, like we've also mentioned before, of course, this is not the first time that these two have met. So,
stiff clothesline.
Finally bringing down hard, Gary. Bringing him right down hard.
And now Titus off the ropes here, going for a leg drop, and it connects. And there's the cover by Titus. There's two, and a kick out again by Gary Williams.
I was going to say more than that to take out Gary, I guarantee you that. But, of course, now where Titus has already fought Gary, maybe he isn't so afraid of Gary anymore because he's actually tasted Gary's punches and he's actually been slapped by Gary already. Not just in this match, but in a match prior to this. So obviously, maybe Titus isn't so, what's the word?
Oh, look out, there's a schoolboy by Gary. There's two. Oh, Titus able to kick out again. Crowd trying to get Gary back into this, and running knee by Titus takes Gary down again.
That's what I mean. Titus, maybe where it is the second time he's fought Gary at this point, maybe he's not so intimidated.
There's a cover by Titus.
No, it's going to take more than that. It's going to take more than that, Titus. I'm sorry, but still.
It's going to take, I'm sure it's going to take maybe not one, but two deuce drivers by Titus, his signature move.
If he can get him up. If he can get him up. That's another situation. Titus has actually never, not to my knowledge, actually ever deuce driven, I guess if that's how you say it properly, a man of Gary's size ever before. So, I mean, really, who's to say? I'm sure he's going to try, but will he be successful? I don't know.
Well, Titus has got that sleeper hold locked in on Gary. Gary fading away very fast.
The exhaustion must be setting in at this point on both of these guys. Both of them using a lot of their energy.
Patterson's got one. If that hand drops 3 times, he's going to call for the bell. That's 2. He's stirring a little bit, but... Oh. No, it didn't drop down for 3. And Gary trying to fight out of this. He's very close to dropping. Gary back on one knee. Trying to powder out of this. Sleeper hold. Off the ropes now, and Titus wisely pulling down the top rope, and Gary goes crashing to the cement floor.
No padding in the ring.
No padding whatsoever. It's all cement.
Concrete, folks. And of course,
Gary's trying to get back up. He's on one knee. Titus. Whoa! Suicide dive over the top rope.
Oh my God! Let's see that again. Here comes
What's the height?
Now, Titus didn't get...
We're going to take another look here, watching slow motion.
Now look at Titus. I think what happened here is Gary seen him last minute, actually tried to get out of the way, and Titus went hitting hard. He still got a piece of Williams, but still nonetheless, I think he actually took a little more of a damage out of himself. Now
and both men are down. It almost looked like, if we look back on that last replay, it almost looked like Titus's head smacked against the cement floor.
No blood though, so when we stop, they're both standing now at this point. Both guys going, exchanging chops.
There's an elbow to the gut, and now they're going to take it into the crowd.
The knee to the gut. Now they're bringing it into the crowd.
Fans clearing the way.
Where are these guys going? Come on.
They're coming up into the upper stage area here in the Irish Town Community Center. You got a cameraman in place.
What's Titus going to try to do here?
I don't know. Gary just standing out.
Oh my God!
Back body trap off the stage. There is no give on that stage. Let's take another look at this. Watch this. Looks like he was going for a spear and just countered it into a back body drop.
think that you're good call on that, Chase. I think that's exactly what Titus was going for, a spear. Gary obviously did his homework, seen it coming, and back body dropped Titus, and of course now Gary right back into this match, powering up.
Wallman bringing him over to the steel door. Face first into the steel door.
Dented the door. Oh my God, we're gonna have to pay for that probably. Probably explain some of the bills and mentioned lawsuits a little earlier. Come on.
No, I think Wallman's trying to take him back into the ring. I'm surprised that Pete Patterson is letting so much leeway in this matchup. And our cameraman's trying to get back into the ring.
Patterson knows what this means to A, Titus, B, Gary, and C, most importantly, the IHW fans. Now, if this fat ass can get out of the camera's way, here we go. Come on, back into the action.
Both men are back at ringside. I think something may have happened to Gary as the cameraman was trying to get back into the ringside area. And look at that! Titus is choking Gary with his own dreads. And of course he's got to break it before 5, but I don't think I've ever seen anyone. I don't think I've ever seen a professional wrestler anywhere choke someone out with his own hair. Look at this.
Well, Titus, now you have, right? Now you have. Now you can say that, hey, I've seen somebody down there. Oh, spitting again. There's the camera, Gary. You can spit on the camera.
Titus trying to get him back in the ring. Like I said, Pete Patterson letting a lot of leeway here. And you can hear the fans while Titus was choking him with his dreads. You can see the fans actually getting behind Titus. I think this crowd is split 50-50. Half of them are for Wallman, half of them for Titus. Oh, Titus, I think he's going for the deuce driver.
Will he do it?
Nope, Gary trying to hang on. Not let go. Nope, going for a backslide. No, reverse. Oh, DDT!
And just planted Titus. Oh my God.
And both men are back down.
These guys have taken a licking, folks. I'm surprised this match still going. Patterson, obviously, like we mentioned already, leaving these guys a lot of leeway. No countouts. He doesn't want this match to end that way. He will demolish the guys for choking with the hair and what have you, but obviously he's not.
And can you tell how much they're putting into this match? Can you imagine if the IHW title was on the line, how much more these guys would go? This is just for pride and pure hatred between these two. And look at this, they're exchanging right hands. Gary going for the left, and there's a clothesline. Gary coming back hard against Titus. Now Gary, Irish whip into the ropes.
Shot to the gut. What's he going for? Knee? Nope.
Spinning neck breaker.
Nice.
Very well executed by the seasoned vet Wallman, and there's the cover. That's gonna be all. No.
Should have hooked the leg though. Should have hooked the leg on that one maybe. Maybe he would have had. Never know. Definitely got Titus reeling now. Gary's got Titus where he wants him.
Oh. Titus reverses the Irish whip, ducks in the clothesline, sends him off, and there's a big power slam by Gary Williams, and there's another cover. Titus able to kick out a 4-3 again.
I've never seen Titus get power slammed ever before in an IHW ring.
And Gary's calling for the wild driver.
Titus is not fighting a regular IHW guy here. He's fighting Gary Wildman Williams. He's going for it. He's
going for the wild driver now. Well, Titus able to counter it. Oh, ducks the clothesline. What is he hanging on? Oh, and a blatant low blow to Wildman.
This is exactly what Titus needs to do. I know it's not fair and I know it's not right, but this is exactly what Titus needs to do to win this match.
Oh, we're into the cover. There's two. Gary too close to the ropes, able to break up the count.
Seasoned veteran, again, signs of it right there. Gary knowing exactly where he was at that time, knowing he was very close to the ropes. All he had to do, didn't have to waste the energy of kicking out. Actually, all he had to do was...
No, and Titus grabbing another one of those chairs out of the crowd.
Come on, guys. We've got chairs under the ring for that. Come on, don't use the center's chairs.
Come on, he's warning them, don't use the chair, he won't disqualify you. He's warning us out back here. If he uses the chair, Titus is going to get disqualified.
Gary,
what the? Titus has got handcuffs. He's got it wrapped around his fist. What the hell? Oh, a straight shot to the head with those handcuffs. And Patterson never saw it. Patterson is outside. Oh, come on, don't end it like this. Not like that. Oh, Gary able to kick out. Garrett Williams able to kick out after getting hit straight in the face with handcuffs.
Might as well have been a brass knuckle, honestly. And Titus.
Now Titus is
turnbuckle, exposing the metal ring. Excellent. See, like I'm going back. This is exactly what Titus has to do to win this match.
And I was going to send Gary into the metal. No, it's reversed. Oh, stir him first. And now Wildman's got him up. Is he going for it? Oh, there's the wild driver.
It's got to be over.
It's over now. There he goes, covered. Hook in the leg. Oh, Titus able to get his foot on the rope. The second rope.
Wow.
Wildman thinks he's won it. No, you got to get back on him.
Now Gary's showing signs of some frustration here. He had Titus there. Maybe he didn't realize how close to the ropes he was, or how long Titus' legs.
Set for the right now, and they'll go. Oh, there's a waist lock by Titus. Oh, there's a roll up. Titus has got. No, there's Gary. No, Gary's got the rope. He's got the rope, and he's got the three.
He's got him. What? Strategy of obviously going to cheat to win, which is probably the only way he was going to be able to win the match, but actually Gary Williams actually using that strategy against Titus. He outsmarted him, folks.
He sure did. The experience of the wild man Gary Williams, and hopefully this issue between these two is over.
I don't know. Either that or it's just begun. I don't know.
You cheated, you bastard!
Flashback, a year ago. Mr. Suave's first match. Opening match. Unlike other people, I was not given the top spot. Unlike other people, I was not given the title on a platter. A year ago, Mr. Suave, Joshua Arrow, was opening match. Fast forward a year later, main event. Nothing was given to me. I've worked my off. So now, it's between two men, Julian Staines Young, and Mr. Suave Joshua Arrow. Julian thrown in the main event over and over and over and over again for a full year. For the first time in the history of IHW last month, it was not about Julian Young. It was not about Titus. None of these men were in the main event. For the first time in IHW history, Mr. Suave was in the main event against Marco Estrada. No Julian, no Titus. So Mr. Suave wins the match. Now what happens? Jealousy going around. Oh, so now, guess what? It's not only two men that get main event. Uh-oh. So what do you do now? Julian Young, I'm gonna kick the shit out of you, man. You have no idea what you're in store for. I mean, I ask any of my opponents. My kicks, I mean, I kick people in the face. And people, I break jaws. I'm gonna kick the out of you, man. You have no idea what you're in store for. Julian Young, given the title, given the top spot. This is coming from a man that had to work his way up from the bottom. From nothing, from the bottom, from a guy that said, you know what? Put him in the first match, and we'll see what happens. Then bam, all of a sudden, oh, Mr. Suave's name's all around. Oh, Maritime Wrestling, equals Mr. Suave. You know what, Julian Young? If I don't walk out of Irishtown, the IHW champion, I'm not gonna come back at all, man. That's it. Okay? Because I'm so confident that I'm gonna win that title. If I don't win the IHW title, I'm not gonna step foot in Irishtown. That's how confident Mr. Suave is. I've beaten Sidewinders. You know, I've Johnny Richards, Marco Estrada's, a man that you could never beat. I beat. I've been training with Kingman, Peter Smith, the biggest man in Canadian wrestling history. Wildman Gary Williams. So on September 10th, Julian Young, you, my friend, are gonna be pimped out by Joshua Arrow. 1, 2, 3. Aeroplane. Bam. That's it. No more Julian Young, no more title. Back to mid-card for you, where you belong. Charismatic Mr. Suave here to take your title. See you on the 10th.
Suave, you want to shoot? Well, this is the truth for you. If it wouldn't have been from me, you would have never have even made it to wrestling school. You wouldn't have understood anything at wrestling school. You'd still be at home, wherever it is you live, behind your little computer desk, downloading wrestling clip and getting aroused by watching Raw and wishing that maybe someday I could be a superstar. I know you're gonna have your little entrance music and the crowd's gonna go wild and you're gonna have your Arrow fanatics and all your fans, blah blah blah. But I'm telling you right now, once the music stops and you take off that little leopard belt and the bell rings, you know I own your ass in that ring. And you're either getting pinned or you're tapping out, just like everybody else.